So first there's this Rahab group is what they call themselves in the dream. And they weren't prostitutes, and I don't know if they dressed like prostitutes or not. They were this group that were riding the coattails of Rahab in the Rahab's in the land of Canaan when the spies of Joshua come in to spy it out, and she's like, "Hey fellas, come chill in my place. I don't like these Philistines either." So they do, and they're like, "All right, Rahab, you get listen, just bring your family here. We won't blow this spot up when we take down Jericho, all right?" That's Rahab. Um, God saved a thief on the cross that said, "Hey, listen, sorry, I was joking with that guy earlier, but hey, remember me, will you? I'm sorry." And Jesus like, "Yeah, bro, we'll see each other in paradise." Rahab's kind of like that, she wasn't, but she did the right thing in the right spot, and God looks out for you that way. It's something to remember because there's a lot of these Sunday Christians that are like, "Oh, you wore a shirt with a flower design that looked like a demon on Sunday, and now you're going to hell." I don't think that helps anybody because that's just not the way it really works. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The Rahab people in the dream were actually bad actors. They were a front. What they were doing is hoodwinking people into thinking that they were helpful, but really they were stabbing them in the back. So I don't know what that had to do with. And then the other part of the dream, which I thought was more significant somehow, even though it sounds completely less significant, I had to, I was doing something at a theater and I had to bring my cats. Maybe it's more significant because it's a psychological profile of the internal depression I'm dealing with on a regular basis, but I don't know, maybe not. The cat, I've got one cat now, but in my dream I had two of them. Stinky Pants, she's the one that's always running around. I don't know where she is now, but I fed her, so she probably doesn't care what I'm up to. And then Blue was this cat my sister gave me. Well, she didn't give me. She had me watching Blue for about 6 months because she was with a guy at the time who was a real jerk, and he threw a cat out the window, and she didn't want that to happen to Blue, and that's the whole thing. Anyway, he passed away in 2020. 2020 got him too, but for different reasons. Anyway, I had to walk into this theater holding these two cats, one under each arm. And I don't know if you know anything about cats, but they don't like that, and they really don't like huge crowds. So, I mean, it's bad enough I'm in my 30s and singles. Now I'm dreaming about walking into the theater with cats. Anyway, um, I walk in with these cats. I go and I sit down, and my dream cuts. My brain, it like does scene cuts. It'll like give you an opening part of the scene, and then you blink and oh, we're in another part of the brain movie. Anyway, in the dream, next thing I knew, I couldn't find the cats, and then I saw them running down there on the stage, and then I saw at the back of the stage it was the great outdoors. Oh no, somebody had opened the garage door at the back of the theater. I ran down, and no, that was just the cyclorama. Cyclorama is that curtain at the back of the theater. It was designed to look exactly like the outdoors at the back of the theater. Anyway, the cats were fine. They were just running around on stage. The play was over. I looked out into the empty auditorium, and it was about the size of the Camplex in Gillette, but it was shaped like a diamond with the bottom point as the stage, and the rest of the theater, the widening out and then tapering, maybe a rhombus, and a bunch of chairs colored a mauve slash gray, a lighter color. The Camplex's seats are darker. Um, and totally empty. And the cats were fine. So, and there's a third thing, which I don't remember at all, but I know it was there because in my mind as I was sleeping, I was like, I got to remember that part too. And I don't remember it. If I remember it again, I'll jump on here and I'll make another. Wow, my mustache is getting into the fun territory. How did they do that? Look at that. This is very sick. My goodness. I'm going to have to name my mustache Raja. My goodness.